Today we're going to talk about the top 5 best electric pickup trucks of 2024. So buckle up and let's go! Number 5. The Chevy Silverado EV. The Silverado name is one of the oldest names on this list, dating back to 1975 when it was a trim level for the Chevy CK pickups, and now they are bringing a major upgrade to the name with the electric model. The Silverado EV was first announced in January 2022 and was scheduled to be delivered in spring of 2023. However, it was since pushed back to summer of 2024, and that is the main reason it wasn't higher on this list, so this information might change in the future. But it's rumored that the Silverado EV will have a range of about 400 miles from its massive 200 kilowatt-hour battery and will be able to tow up to 10,000 pounds. Due to the large battery pack, the Silverado is expected to be really heavy at around 8,000 pounds. But don't let its hefty weight fool you. The Silverado EV will launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds thanks to its 754 horsepower electric motors. That's impressive, but it's only the 4th fastest on this list. Number 4. The Hummer EV. Think about the definition of excess, and the Hummer EV comes to mind. This pickup truck breaks the scales in all metrics, starting with its ridiculous weight of 10,400 pounds. But don't think that this small mountain is a slouch. Its 3 electric motors produce a Bugatti Veyron matching 1,000 horsepower and manage to accelerate this elephant from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a physics-bending 3.1 seconds. It also has a massive 250 kilowatt-hour battery which can power a small neighborhood or provide a range of 311 miles. Early models of the Hummer EV were first made available in 2022 with a starting price of $100,000. However, they were routinely selling 2 or 3 times over MSRP. One barely used truck sold for a record $324,000 at Barrett-Jackson. Prices have settled down since then, back to the suggested MSRP. With its huge power figure, the Hummer EV has the highest towing capacity on this list since it can tow up to 12,000 pounds easily. Like the original Hummer H1, this EV makes you feel like the king of the road. Number 3. The Ford F-150 Lightning. The F-150 is by far the most recognized name on the list and the best-selling vehicle in the US. The F-Series line from Ford needs no introduction, and fans of the brand were excited when Ford announced the electric version of the truck. Out of all the electric trucks, the Lightning bears the most resemblance to a normal truck, with just the front light bar as the differentiating factor. This was an intentional move from Ford as they wanted it to look and feel like a normal truck, and it's also the most reasonably priced electric truck as it starts at around $57,000. While that's still a lot of money, it's more reasonable than the other trucks on this list, and also the lightest, weighing about 6,500 pounds. It has a range of up to 350 miles and a maximum battery capacity of 131 kilowatt hours which you can use to power your house, or tow up to 10,000 pounds. With the highest end model you can get 580 horsepower which will accelerate the Lightning from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, which I know is the slowest on this list. But really, who needs more than that from a full-size pickup truck? Well, me maybe. If you want a futuristic electric truck that looks and feels familiar, then the F-150 Lightning is the way to go. Number 2. The Rivian R1T. Now I know most of you probably think the R1T should be number 1 on the list, and rightfully so. The R1T is one of the coolest trucks hands down. It has a built-in portable Bluetooth speaker and flashlight for tailgating. It has a gear tunnel with a cooktop for the campsite, and it has an onboard air compressor so that you can air up your tires after you go off-roading. And you know that famous tank turn video of the Mercedes EGQ or electric G-Class, G-Wagon, or whatever you call it? Yeah, Rivian did it first. Kind of. The R1T is clearly made for the car enthusiast who loves camping, off-roading, and going fast. The R1T has a range of up to 340 miles from its 150 kilowatt-hour battery, and its 4 motors produce 835 horsepower and allow it to tow up to 11,000 pounds or take off from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds flat. That's the fastest, so far. With a starting price of $75,000 and all these amazing specs and features, you might be thinking to yourself, how is it not on top of the list? Well, listen up. Number 1. The Tesla Cybertruck. I know a lot of people think this truck looks like it's been designed by a 3-year-old, and maybe it was. It might not be as excessive as the Hummer EV or as familiar as the F-150 Lightning. And maybe the R1T has some cool features that the Cybertruck doesn't. But that's the point. When Tesla designed the Cybertruck, they wanted it to be different than anything on the market. They wanted it to redefine what a truck should look and feel like, while bringing a whole host of one-of-a-kind features. And boy, does it deliver. It's made of bulletproof stainless steel and looks like nothing else on the road. It's the first car ever to have steer-by-wire and a 48-volt wiring system. It has the latest and best battery technology and much more. Although it has the smallest battery option at 123 kilowatt-hours or half that of the Hummer EV, it still has more range at 340 miles. And with its tri-motor 845 horsepower setup, it beats all the other trucks on this list, and off this list when it rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds. It's the second lightest truck on this list at 6,850 pounds and can tow up to 11,000 pounds. The Cybertruck might not be everyone's first choice for the best electric truck, but it's paving the way for all its competitors. But what do you think? Do you agree with the list? Which way would you have arranged these trucks? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching and see you soon.